No. I freaking hate it. I thought it was dumb. Alright, first of all, let me explain. I like Spider-Man a lot. I mean, I'm a big nerd when it comes to Spider-Man. Um, and not as much as like my brother or my brother's best friend. They're huge nerds about it. I like him though enough where I understand this movie sucked. And I mean, like it was horrible. They got a horrible actor for it. The girl who's playing the Gwen Stacy, guys, how you just watch every scene? She has a different facial expression on her face. I'm not even kidding either. It's like, oh, hello, Peter. How are you? Like she just does not. She doesn't understand. There's a level of uh, every emotion that you show has a different feature to it. And I mean her acting's not bad. It's just she doesn't portray what she's acting with the actual facial expressions. For example, if I do this, you would imagine that's angry, but no. I missed you so much. And that's what she's doing the whole time, and that bothers me, one. Two is that Dr. Connors was cured at the end. He doesn't get cured. It's almost incurable. There was no cure. And if I recall correctly, he doesn't ever try in the comics to spread his disease because he realized how much it hurt him. He's constantly trying to get back at Spider-Man for what he did to him, but he never goes out of his way to like try to force people into what happened to him. And I don't know. That's not even the part that gets me the worst. Like I can accept like they needed a plot and they needed something to go on. I can even accept Gwen Stacy has some type of seizure going on. I can totally accept. I mean flat out accept that we got the dumbest looking Peter Parker in the history of Peter Parker. And I mean that talking about Tobey Maguire too, apparently. But yeah, you got these guys who are just bad at it and whatnot, and the story is horrible. But that's not the part that got me the worst. The thing that got me the worst about this movie in particular was the freaking skateboarding scene. And let me explain something to you guys. When you make a movie, hell, it doesn't even have to be you. Yeah, it can be anyone in the world. Even like when you come across a movie, every object in it has to lead to something. Okay, in my last video, I wanted to set up for this. At the very beginning, I stated that I was doing a superhero league. A lot of people are gonna comment, you didn't say anything at the end. Yeah, well, that's what happened with the Spider-Man, freaking doing the things with the Spider-Man skateboarding. Never showed up again in the movie. I can accept if you want to make a new Spider-Man. I'll try to connect him with kids our age and people our age and whatnot. I can be accepting of that. Make him skateboard. That's great. But if you're gonna make him skateboard, you better damn well make Spider-Man skateboard too. Or hell, debris is falling from the building at the end. Have him use that to get down the bottom. Like, anything other than just going, and here's a scene of Peter Parker skateboarding tonight at 60 seconds. Because no, you don't do that. That's like a cock tease. You freaking cock teased me. Like, oh God, are we gonna get to see Spider-Man skateboarding? Maybe he's not a nerd. And then, I mean, yeah, the climax was cool. You know, the worker guy from the bridge was like, oh, guys, look, it's Spider-Man. He saved my kids. Let's stop working on what we're working on and make it so that he can swing. Okay, that's fine. That works, I guess. He saved one kid out of like 100 people on a bridge. Oh yeah, let's treat him like he's a saint. I'm okay with that, because you know Spider-Man wouldn't do that. He would save them, and he wouldn't stay around to help them. But I don't know. It kind of got me. Just even I believe, doesn't he take off the mask, tell the kid to put it on? He's like, put it on. It'll give you strength. Peter, I don't want to say Peter Parker wouldn't do that, but Peter Parker wouldn't do that. He would. Anything else? I mean, like, he would shoot him and bring him up like that. He would freaking lift the car up. I mean, I get they're going with Ultimate Spider-Man, and he doesn't have like Tobey Maguire freaking web from his arm. That was only in like the cartoon and I think one comic series. Okay, I get it. You're going with the original, but he still had super strength. Hell, he probably could have lifted the car up and just put it back on the bridge. No, okay, you don't want to do that. That's fine. But you're still gonna have him take off his mask and give it away. Okay. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Hell, you could have freaking done anything else. You didn't even really need that scene. No, I'm serious. What was the point of that scene? The reptile comes, Dr. Connors throws a car off the cliff, or edge of the bridge anyways. Spider-Man's conveniently there, webs it, brings it up. He didn't really need the cranes to be moved. If you could have just placed him like that before, done a scene earlier where he's skateboarding home and there's construction happening at that end of the town and he can't skateboard that way. So you could have done anything else. Oh, it was a waste of like 20 minutes. Matter of fact, most of this movie is a waste of like 20 minutes at a time. The scene with at the end. That's the word I'm looking for. At the end, with Gwen Stacy. Oh yeah, yeah. But what was the point? What was the point in him letting her die? Her father die. Okay, he died. He's your boyfriend of like 4 weeks. Why does he have to go to your funeral? I'm sorry, but if I maybe a month, I might go with. If a girl asked me to go with her to their funeral, I might. I mean, yeah, okay. It's your father. You gotta be there. You gotta be the strong guy. The guy hated him. He wouldn't want her to have him at the funeral. Like I'm sorry, and for him to be like, promise me, the superhero who's strong enough to save a little child from falling off the bridge. Yeah, my impression of him is Batman. You get the point. Like, he's making him promise him he won't see his daughter. Kind of a dick move, and kind of out of the nowhere. I mean, so next, what did he make, like, is that how he makes all of her boyfriends promise? Is that why she was single? I mean, what was that about? Like, I don't know. The whole movie was, in my opinion, it was dumb. I hated it. I preferred Toby over this guy. Now, that being said, I like this movie more than I liked Spider-Man 3 and 2. Spider-Man 1, the original with Tobey Maguire, was better than this one because at least I knew it was dumb. I saw the previews and I saw how it was, and honestly, maybe it was just because I was younger, I mean, that was what, 2003, 2004? Something like that. So that was like 10 years ago. Okay, I can live with that. Maybe I just I don't remember it much, but let's go find out.